Hey everyone, how's it going? Well, I'm just heading back to the field. I had to do some business in town today, but Sean and Ryan have already finished that one field, and they're on to the last one that I got raked up. So that is the second last field, and one more to go, and we're done Hay21. Now, as if we'll get some second cut. It doesn't look very good right now. Still pretty dry. Even with that rain we got, it just like sucked it right up and it's gone. So for now, the next field we're going to is actually that slough land, and a lot of the slough is dried up now, so we can probably cut way more hay there this year. The only bad part is there is you know how it is in the slough where you don't cut for a few years, all that dead grass in there. So there's a bunch of dead grass, dead bottom in there, like they call it. It might be a little bit tough, but we're gonna give it a try. So, but we're gonna go give these guys some lunch. Okay, here we are. One of the last field, second last fields here we're doing. This is pretty old hay too. Like I say, it grows good when there's a lot of rain, and when there's not any rain, not much there. So looks like Sean's on one side, Ryan's on the other. Got some deep little gullies here. I think Ryan's liking the tractor and baler combo. He might not want to go home and bale with his anymore. Nice. That's why some people in the hills don't like a kicker. Just kicks them down the road. I've had bales that kicked into the bushes where I couldn't get one that one year. It was snow. I didn't have the front wheel assist, and I couldn't get it. I just got stuck every time I tried to go get it. So we just left that one. I think we got it in the spring. So there's not too much here, but back in that corner it goes all the way. So it shouldn't take too long. I'd say another 2 hours max. Beautiful weather out today for baling. It's just perfect. Not overly hot, nice breeze. Done in no time.
Hey?
Done in no time.
Kind of windy. I blew my hair off.
Yeah.
I forgot to, my gate didn't close here. Beep,
Oh.
beep, beep.
Oh.
It's just like a fluffer.
I thought maybe, oh, okay, because I thought maybe sometimes you get in those gullies like that,
Maybe that's why
and the pickup will stop turning because the clutch is a little bit weak on that one, the slip clutch on the pickup.
Okay.
So you get, and it jams into the ground, eh?
Okay.
But yeah, I got you guys team burgers.
Perfect.
Team burgers and Pepsi.
Nothing wrong with that, eh,
Yeah.
Sean?
You're still on that same roll of wrap, eh?
Yeah, I thought I would have been out by now.
Yeah.
Dude. Probably 60.
You too? You had to change? You had to change? Yeah, well the white ones are smaller, eh? Yeah. You probably saw that red strip. Yeah.
We looked at it, he said, oh, you probably got 50, 60 minutes. Oh, I made over 60 already.
Yeah. Yeah, now you might even end up finishing this with that roll.
Maybe.
Yeah.
There's no red strip yet.
Nope. Okay, we'll chow down. Okay, so I came over here. There's a couple piles here I gotta spread out by hand here because there's no way they will bale that. And they'll be coming up here soon. They're just giving her. Dad actually cut this here, and he cut it east and west, where this field is actually work north and south. So it's gonna be a little bumpy for them here until they get to here where Dad kind of went straight. So usually we cut this all the way up to about where they are, and that part past them is cut east and west. But it doesn't matter really which way it's cut, still hay. So Ryan came here actually, I would say, I think this is his third day here now. And we did a few projects before we started baling. It wasn't quite ready yet. And yeah, we got a lot of shit done. It's been pretty fun. Usually I have the 120 on the 560 baler and the 560 or the 568 baler on that tractor. But as I had roller issues with the 568, they're all fixed right now. I had to change. Oh yeah, because the water pump was gone on the MX 125. So I had to mix and match. I had to take that tractor, switch balers. So I never just switched back yet, which it doesn't matter. Just that I get used to one baler, and then you got to get used to another baler. But Ryan's gotten used to that baler and tractor pretty quick. So anyway, I'm gonna go kick this shit around here. Make it all good. Lots of old slough grass in here. This is what I was calling about that dead bottom. It's the old dead stuff that would sit there for a few years. All because we couldn't get in there to cut it. It's too wet. There still is good slough grass in there. Holy man, I didn't even get done yet, and they're already here. Oh, I'm gonna take a second to catch my breath here. So, kind of spread this out here, spread that one out there. This one here has got some tough stuff in it because it's piled up. So, I'll keep working on that. I'll just make another row. There. So, that should do it. They shouldn't get plugged up from that. Sean already sucked that one up there, so. And then whatever they miss, they can just run around and clean it up. So there's the next pile. Okay. Well, I looked at this pile. I'm just gonna tell them to leave it. It's soaking wet inside. And what I'm gonna do is when I come here with the loader to load bales, I'm just gonna push it in here with these old bales here. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's dead green and heavy. If I had a fork, maybe I'd try it, but no. Anyway, I'll just let Sean know here. Sean, that pile right there, just leave it. When we come here to load bales, I'll push it in the bush with that. Oh, it smokes. Look at that sucker. Where'd you find that? That's a big one. I never seen one this big out. Well, we've always found like 2-pointers. This one must have been at least a 4-pointer. At least. I'll take it. Hang it up on my wall. Oh, that would have went in the tire. Well, good morning everyone. Actually, good afternoon. So, we're on our last field of hay today. Now this is that swamp land here that we have. That, if you've seen prior videos of right around last year at this time, it's always really wet. The water, it's always standing water over there, and we have to cut it all kind of crazy ways. So I'm in 4990 with Dad, and he's gonna cut for a while. Straight Pipe Acres is in the case. I made a couple rounds with them there. The case always has a hard time to cut in this stuff because it's such a tangled. This is not bad here. This is where it can cut. But in that tall reed canary grass, there's no way. Even this one has struggles. Wants to wrap around the flails. And Sean is over there. Some heavy Timothy here. A lot of mare's tail. I don't know where Sean's going. There's nothing to cut there. A little bit windy today, but that's pretty good though. Hay is drying. This will be drying a couple days. It's supposed to get pretty hot. Ryan wanted to run the case because he said it's similar to his MacDon. He's never run a disc bind yet, so. He's clipping along pretty good there. That's where we like to run the cases, and just in this lighter hay where it's standing straight. Sickle machines don't like to, they don't like damp ground that's underneath, and where that the guards will pick up a bunch of crap. So usually we just drop the skid shoes down and then it'll lift it up, but it'll be fine there. The disc bind will cut the majority of it. Walter just giving her 2. 85 years old, still giving her. go get some lunch for these guys, and I'll be back. You can see where we're cutting here is this damn mare's tail. This stuff is garbage. And actually you can't even feed that to horses. Cows doesn't bother them too much, but it's the sickle, it'll get caught in the sickle, and that's what happens. You get a big pile there, so you got to be kind of on edge all the time. This stuff is good. Mixture of timothy and wild grass and quack grass, cows like that. So that's good. And then there's some like that reed canary grass and crap in there. We'll cut that separate. That'll be good for like bedding, windbreak and stuff like that. That's what I used to like to cut it for. But in the last 4 years, I would say we haven't been able to get in there because this land is actually diked up. The previous owner used his big cat and he did big dike here because it always floods. This is floodplain. And what happened is sometimes the water in that corner where there's like there's a berm, but it's not very high. The spring runoff will jump over top, and if it snowed lots like in April and it melts like crazy, the water would come flooding in here and it can't get out because it's bermed all up all around. So yeah, and now that it's changed hands and the government has it now, so we just buy a permit and we cut this. But whatever, we'll probably be able to cut a lot of this now. But the only one that really can cut it is Sean with the pull type disc by. I don't know, that pull type just goes right through it. On the 4990, it likes to wrap around the flails. Yeah, and we've always had that problem with it here. So he's gonna drop his skid shoes down, and so he doesn't grab much of that old bottom stuff. And we won't V-rake that. That's too heavy. We'll just bale it singles. Okay, I'm out of here. Well, I'm back on the 4990. Dad went home for the day, and we're just about done here. We don't have too much to go. Old straight pipe there is on his last few passes. Ryan's got the hang of it now. He said he's used to the sickle bar mower. He's got a Macdon. I forget which header he has. I knew what it was before, but anyways, he said it's got a little bit more vibration in it. This one's a little louder, but other than that, it cuts pretty good. Plugged her up only once. Sean is over there cutting some tall reed canary grass. They're trying to cut whatever we can. I cut over there that big slough grass. Pretty much the only way I could cut it was lift the header up about 10 inches off the ground, maybe 12 inches, and just go. Look at that mare's tail. I just kind of want to come in here at springtime when I'm spraying crop and come in here with the broadleaf spray and get that mare's tail. Any kind of I'm pretty sure any broadleaf spray will cook that, and the grass will come back. But yeah, I was cutting that slough grass there that we left. Like I said, you can't go down too low because you'll just end up getting all that old dead stuff on the bottom, and it just powers this thing right out. There goes Ryan. Just a giving her. So yeah, I had to leave that little spot there because I start spinning. Just about sunk her. But I cut all this stuff, and we're not going to rake it. We're just going to bale it one by one. So I think there's some more over there we can cut. After we're done this, we're gonna come and see what's going on. Okay, I gotta get back on my line.
We're in the mud hole.
Yeah, I just about got stuck there. Just about. I thought I could get it all.
No wonder you filling your rat up. It's dusty in the master.
I know. And Dad didn't close it last time. No, he didn't close the lid.
Oh.
I came outside and it was flopped open. So, what do you figure?
Should be an alright cop. Should get a few bales.
I think there'll be more bales here than last year.
Yeah, well, you got lots.
Well, I got all that bluegrass to do. Plus, I think this grass kind of grew more too for some reason. I don't know.
Don's busy over there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, should we go help him?
We can try, yeah.
Yeah. I figure there, like in there, I was just lifting up about 10, 12 inches.
What you do is put the skid plates down.
Nah, don't even bother.
Just lift it up.
I just put it down about, no, I put it down and then I lift it up about 12 inches off the ground. Just so it doesn't take that dead stuff.
Okay. Perfect.
We'll go see, and we'll probably sink both of these machines.
Oh, whatever. Good YouTube content.
Sean's got a chain.
Yeah.
Hey, I was gonna ask you, how does it feel to cut all day with no auto steer?
It's a little painful.
Yeah.
It's not bad though. Look at that though.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, look at that. That's no auto steer.
So just a light bar.
Yeah, light bar. Sean did it all for us.
Yeah. It's not bad though.
Yeah, sure is nice out,
Once
eh?
you get her straight, it's not bad.
Yeah, you just follow it. Nice weather, eh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can't look at all that drying already.
Yeah. It'll be tomorrow afternoon.
Betcha.
I bet you. Well, some of it, not all
Well, I'll
of it.
be alright because
Yeah.
that bail for we're gonna go home again.
Yeah. You're gonna have to buy some more monster
Then
drinks.
oh yeah. I'll have to go home and bail.
Yeah. Good timing.
Alright.
All right. Well, we're gonna see if Sean needs any help. See what we can do. So I'm cutting some of this slough grass here. It's kind of scary because it still could be pretty wet here. Some spots and I have no idea where. I kind of look where it's lower, but it seems good here so far. But this stuff is super hard to cut. Like I said, I got to be about 10-12 inches off the ground to not get into that old wet stuff. And it's powering her out. Just kind of going along and cutting what we can. This will make good bedding and so it'll make good bedding and windbreak. We haven't been able to cut this for like 5 years, so it's good that I can get this out of here. So probably if it's dry next year, we'll cut this whole thing again and it'll be twice as easy to cut. All this dead, like this stuff won't be dead. So, ooh, she's soft there. A little soft there. I don't know if I can go in there anymore. Tires are wet. I'll have to go back and cut that around so Sean doesn't go in there. Ryan's cutting over there. Cutting pretty good. You just lift it off the ground so the guards don't get into that dead shit, and it's fine. Cows really like slough grass too. They actually eat it pretty good. It doesn't have that much nutritional value, but it's good filler. All right. So I'm cutting this piece off. There's still water standing there, but I'm pretty good right here. Ooh, what's that? I don't like that. Pour all that. Some grass here. That's pretty dry. Like I said, it's pretty scary going in here because you don't know what's like there's water there, but it's hard here, so you don't know what to expect. But I think I got her now. Oh, so we found some pretty monster stuff here. Like, it's just huge. This hasn't been cut for like 5 years. And I could have been cutting it, but there was no way I could get across. Well, the straight pipe's having a little trouble there. There she goes. Oh, he's getting some crap on the guards. This, you can even see the old grass sticking through here. Well, the trick is to just lift your header up so far off the ground, and it leaves it. Well, there's a mixture of reed canary, and then you got some quack grass. Oh, the cows will love this. Nice and green. I won't throw this stuff in the feeders. I'll throw this stuff on the ground in the bedding area. Whatever they don't eat, they can lay on. But if I go too much, it'll plug up my flails. And I gotta make sure they're turning. There we go. And you can barely see the swather. Easy does it. Gonna run into somebody here. I think we got her beat here. Sean's got a little bit more there. I think that'll be it. Hard to do this with one hand. Go. Done here. Okay, I think we're done. I tried to cut some of this and it got wet here, and then I went right through there and I was just splashing water. You can see my tires are all wet. I didn't spin or nothing, I just a lot of water. Splashy, splashy. So that's it. That's it for Hay21. And they're just checking the first round that we cut this morning. See how much it dried already. Dried lots since this morning.
I think so. Go tomorrow, I bet you.
Yeah, it's amazing how it dried quite a bit. We'll
get her bailed up before I even go home.
Yeah.
Hey?
Yeah. Well, I know we'll rake the outside the headlands and everything for sure.
Yeah.
Get those out of the way, because you really have to here, because you'll be just turning and turning.
There's too much.
Yeah.
Seagulls are finding the mice now.
I thought there would be a hell of a lot more of them. There's crazy
lot, eh?
mice in here, yeah. Just running all over, just chopping them with the discs. So yeah, I said that's it for cutting for Hay21.
Yeah, first cut.
Yeah, first cut. Maybe
in Alberta.
If we get a second cut, I don't know. Looks pretty iffy. The alfalfas are pretty slow, yeah. But it's the end of July only. We're pretty early this year.
Got going last year.
Yeah, I know. We were just starting. We were just starting this time last year because it was so wet and late and all that. But I think there'll be like 300 bales out of here, eh, Sean? Yeah. Like
200 last year.
Yeah, we got 200 left. Oh yeah, they'll be easy 300, 350.
Yeah, I said close to 4.
Close to 4. Man, I might have to go to town for some more net wrap.
Not much. There's 5 rolls, I think, left in stock.
5 rolls plus the one upstairs. I got one upstairs, yeah.
We just changed.
Plus what's in the
We
balers,
just
yeah.
changed the balers.
Yeah, that's good for 200. Here I'll probably put more wrap on them. Grassy bales, you got to put more.
Oh, yeah. It's clearly sticks out the sides.
Well, you know, it's just, it's so fine, eh? Yeah, they fall apart a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So we're gonna throw 2 wraps on these guys for sure.
Edge wrap on there.
Yeah, edge wrap. I hate edge wrap. You throw the bales down, and then that wrap is underneath the bale. So when it freezes, and when you go to pull the bale off for feeding, that whole ring is on the ground. That's why I don't care for it. I like my wrap just this far on the bale on the edge.
So we have this have a little bit of hay stuck here then.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Well, thanks Ryan. You've been a big help. It was awesome. When are you heading back?
Probably Thursday.
Probably next month? Oh.
Next month, whatever. Yeah.
Next
Got it
year.
handled.
Yeah.
Oh
Well, we got a little bit of stuff to do yet, so we're not done filming.
well. No,
Yeah.
not quite yet.
Yeah. All right.
Got a special treat for them yet.
Yeah, special treat. We'll see when it's coming up.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk to you guys in a bit.